Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we posted, but we're here to talk about some things with the new CF Moto lineup that was just released last week. So one thing about it is we have the new Z-Force 10, we have the new UForces coming out, and a lot of new machines. And CF Moto went ahead and did so many revisions to the new machines, it basically made all of our older machines from 2020 to 2023 or 2024 basically extinct. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because the aftermarket side of the CF Motos hasn't been fully developed because there's a lot of companies working on parts for those machines. Now what happens is anytime a new machine's released, the same thing whenever the new Polaris Turbo Rs and the Polaris Pro Rs and everything that Can-Am released and everything else is the aftermarket sector basically just drops and stops working on what they're currently working on and runs to the newest fad that just hit the market and the new machines to develop on those machines. And yes, on the mainstream side of things, the Polaris Pro R, the new Can-Am R, and everything else is more of a sell on parts than the CF Moto is. So it's basically taken, say, Super ATV how many years since 2020 to develop a portal kit for the CF Motos. Now they finally came out with the Z-Force portals and the UForce portals, but they still haven't done anything with the four-wheeler side of CF Moto. So, and the reason why I'm talking about that is because it's taking so long to develop parts for these machines because they're concentrating on the mainstream machines that's out there. Like I said, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, Can-Am, and all of those things. So what happens is basically the people with CF Motos, they get put on the back burner. Well, one thing is we started our channel and we started everything working on CF Motos. Of course, we developed the first portal kit for the XL. We came out with the brass bushings to be able to put an upgraded A-arms and everything else on those machines. The brass bushings are going to be coming back. We have found a new vendor that's willing to work with us to make them and get them back to us the way that they need to be, and so we can keep them in stock and keep them rolling. We're going to just basically go back to what we were doing. So we're going to start developing a lot more parts and products for the UForce. Now, I'm not going to develop small accessories. We're not going to build audio kits. Now, if you want a custom audio kit, bring me your machine, drop it off, and we'll build a full custom roof, sub box, and everything else like that I have in the blue XL. We're not going to build stuff like that to be able to ship and all that stuff. But what we're going to be working on is a lot of the refinements that the UForce could have. And we're also going to work with some stuff on the... Let me turn off these notifications. Other aspects of some mechanical issues and stuff like that that people are running into. Now, I've seen comments already whenever I had posted about the new CF Motos coming out that people were saying, hey, hopefully they fixed the jerkiness and the throttle and everything else on it. Well, here's what we have to say to that. And that's actually, you know, with years of experience with Polaris, Can-Ams, and everything else that we do have. The problem of it is CF Moto was in such a rush to be able to develop the UTV market and try to come into the UTV market and break into it that they did not do the research that they should have. So they were basically taking clutches that are meant for a 700-pound four-wheeler, and they were putting them in 1,500-pound UTVs. The clutches are too small, so with the sheathing and everything else that are on the clutches, the belt is not wide enough to be able to handle on those machines under stresses and stuff like that. And yes, there has been a workaround on it. As of right now, there's a workaround to be able to put a clutch kit in it, and it definitely 100% helps. And I'm going to be one to say, yes, I did put an RNG clutch kit in my machine. It did 100% help it. It's smooth as butter pulling out, and that's on 6-inch portals with a set of 35s. So there's just still more refinements and stuff like that to be able to get more power gains and everything out of the UForce, but then also along with the suspension and the mechanical side of it that needs all the accessories and the aftermarket parts. So we're going to continue to develop that. Once I get my machine put back together, and it's one of those things where I have been kind of dragging my feet about it because it don't feel like the same machine since it was stolen. It's one of those things you feel really violated. When I sit in it, it doesn't feel the same. Looking at it, it doesn't feel the same as it had prior to it being stolen, because I have a lot of work. I have a lot of man hours in that machine, building that machine, and especially with like the Can-Am Defender front bumper that we grafted into the front of it, and the rear bumper that we grafted into the rear bumper, and everything that we have done to it. There was a lot of hard work and energy that went into that build. And ever since that it was stolen, I just don't have the enthusiasm to work on it, just because being around it just doesn't even feel the same anymore. I don't know if anybody else ever experienced that or not, but having both of our machines stolen from in our shop and everything, it definitely took a toll on working on it, parts development and stuff like that. But we are going to get back onto it. It is coming winter time here. We have a lot going on in the summertime with riding, camping, family life, and stuff like that, and so on. So with that being said, we are going to get back into it. Another thing is we launched a new website. It is crawlworkspowersports.com. That's where we sell all of our parts. It's where you can buy all your portals. You can save a lot of money buying portals through us. We have oil change kits, unifilters, everything in stock. Unifilters come with a 5-year warranty, and they're only $65 shipped to your front door. Instead of spending outrageous money buying them from other companies for the same product, the same everything, you're just paying to purchase something from them. So with that being said, we will be getting the UForce back in and working on it here shortly. So if there's any parts or anything like that that you guys are looking for on the machine wise, and let me just say this. It has to stay to the UForce 1000, 1000 XL. Yes, I do want to develop parts for the 600s, the 800s, and so forth and so on. But there's nobody around us that has those machines that we can get into the shop and to work on. And honestly, if I went out and bought 2 of those machines, I would be sleeping at the shop because my wife would kick me out of the house. So with that being said, if anybody is local to us, and would like to lend us their machines so we could build some stuff for that sector and that market, reach out to us, and we'll see what we can do. Other than that, guys, we're going to start doing a lot more videos, a lot more things going on the channel, on our Facebook page and everything else. So keep an eye out over there. If you're not a Facebook subscriber, check us out, Crawlworks Power Sports over on Facebook. And we'll have another video uploaded here soon. Working on the Blue XL and so forth and so on. So until next time, guys, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you like our content, and we will see you later.